Now, here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's Daniels. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite spots right there. Daniels using his reach to get himself an easy bucket inside.
Barrett wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Over in the corner, Green. Anunoby left side. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Outside, Barrett. Barrett with another miss. Here is Daniels. McCollum outside. Left side, Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And it's McCollum at the elbow. It's rebounded by Barrett. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack marine who loves to get down here.
Here is Daniels. And the wide-open shot from Green. Just shots good on the assist by Daniels.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Robinson for 3.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
A 3 from McCollum. Edey with the steal. It's Barrett on the wing. He takes it in, and Barrett swings it in.
And I love when Barrett refuses to settle for that contested jumper. He's really good attacking the rim.
Now, here's Barrett. And Barrett swings it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Barrett penetrating. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head. Well, Daniels is a big wing, and he is aggressive around the rim.
Barrett for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Daniels. Great positioning on the putback.
The definition of relentless effort right there, and that is what Daniels provides every single night.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Back to McCollum. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Chandler. Tries from the block. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Barrett.
Oh, nice!
Look at that.
Oh, Barrett putting on a show, an unreal throwdown right there.
Here is Daniels. He has 6. Green, no luck. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Onside, Barrett. Robinson with it. Now Green defending. Back to Barrett. And it's good. Good time running down on the shot clock. Barrett's got 12.
It's been the R.J. Barrett show tonight. Absolutely relentless. Another bucket for him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. It's stolen by Barrett. Outside Robinson. Back to Barrett. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edey. And he can't bank that one in.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Down low. Kicks it out to McCollum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
For 3, Barrett. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Outside Daniels. McCollum outside. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Tim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
There's a good screen. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Robinson. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Barrett. He's got 19. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Barrett's got 22.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Back to Thompson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Such an instinctive player. Thompson sees the opportunity and cashes in.
And it's Barrett penetrated. And Barrett slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's stolen by Barrett. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Barrett with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Outside Gordon. From downtown. And it's Daniels with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Monk. No good. That would have tied it. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Here's Barrett. Going inside. And Barrett slams it in.
He's able to get all the way to the rim because he did a great job of taking advantage of that angle.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Bogdanovich. It's Robinson high post. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Stolen by Robinson. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good on the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Pass to Green. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside Robinson. Edey down low. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Pass to Daniels. McCollum outside. Launches it. Edey with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now Knueppel. Back to Barrett. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Barrett with the ball. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
To the paint. Left side, Daniels. And he uses the glass on the layup. Daniels has got 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
And talking to Con Knueppel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
6 on the shot clock. Right side, Green. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Kicks it out to McCollum. And nothing is falling for him right now. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Left side, Barrett. Here's Knueppel. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Quite simply, you need to run Knueppel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Back to Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Edey with the steal. Back to Barrett. Outside, Porter. From outside the arc. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Back to Barrett. Pass to Porter. Takes a three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Porter. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Knueppel. Just 5 on the clock. Green for 2 points. Knueppel's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 6.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. Don't.
The visiting team, 32.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside, Barrett. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Barrett's got 37.
That's unreal.
CJ McCollum.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the home team has possession. Outside, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
That bucket in no time at all.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range. That's 7 points for Con Knueppel.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knueppel tight, or he'll knock those down.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Daniels with it, now guarded by Porter. And Green launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Barrett. Driving the lane. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
And you know, if you look at Daniels' numbers, he's done a great job improving those assist totals.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Daniel. Now, here's Barrett. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. What a finesse finish on the wing.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
It's sent back by Edey. Now Barrett puts up a three. That does not go. Here's Green. Takes the three. Knocks down the three.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Good!
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Green outside. Chandler outside. Lock at 6. Porter with the steal. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. Here's Barrett. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Down he goes for 3.
What I like about this young guy, Knipple, is that he lets his game come to him, including when he takes shots.
And it's Barrett penetrated.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
Outside Daniel. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum. Up again. Saves him with the putback. And here's Barrett. "26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Away team ball.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments.